Another Maury video. Teen mom leaves her baby alone for 6 days and returns home to find her unresponsive. What the hell is wrong with some of these parents? Like, I'm 27 and I don't have any children, and that's kind of for a reason, because I don't feel like I'm there yet, ready for any. So it's like, it really bothers me when I see and hear some of these parents out here that want to still have their party life and all of that. I even have had people in my family like that, and I just don't get it. Why open them legs if you're not ready for what's gonna come out? Simple. Anyways, yeah, this one is called yeah, I already said what it's called, my bad. So let's get into it. It's about 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Let me get this ready. Let's go.
On her birthday. It's an expected outcome for any teenager at that age. However, the problem is that party lasted for 6 whole days, and unbeknownst to most people, Murphy abandoned her little baby girl during this time. And surely enough, after she completed her 6-day birthday trip, she went back home to check on her little one, and unfortunately, this little one had passed away.
What?
Prior to this incident, Cody from Brighton, England, had a low-profile lifestyle, at least based on reports from local media. In fact, little was known about her childhood or adolescence, but anyone who knew her well knew she had a significant share of struggles growing up, but they just didn't expect things would go this far. At an early age, Murphy was exposed to domestic violence, which led her to developing post-traumatic stress. Then in her teens, she experienced a major shift that her mother started observing after Murphy turned 14. Her mom says she used to describe her as a happy child, but then she stopped communicating with her family and started spending more time away from them. Murphy then stopped caring about school and would skip out on school without a problem. That the baby died from a combination of starvation, ketoacidosis, and influenza, which are
I don't have my phone. I was about to look up what ketoacidosis is. And influenza? You starved this baby plus some more? That's crazy. This is so damn sad. I don't understand why some parents act like kids can take care of themselves. If she's not (16 and older), no, you gotta be helping that mug, bro. You gotta be helping that baby, that child of yours that came out of you, no matter how.
Of her clear abandonment, Murphy then tried to cover up her negligence by elaborating a series of stories to tell everyone about how her daughter had been sick and how she had been by her side. But social media and CCTV cameras promptly confirmed that she had been partying hard, living her life to the fullest, while her daughter was left alone in a flat for 6 whole days by herself.
6 days, man.
Murphy DJ announces her birthday.
I don't condone the hate speech and all of that, but people like this, you're just as bad to me. Well, maybe not. You're probably a little less bad than the person who SA'd her. And hear me out, and that's because that's a life form. That's a human being that came out of you. You could have gave that poor girl to another loving family. I'm sure somebody would have loved to raise her. And instead of you doing the responsible thing, you let her have no supervision, no food, anything like that. That's for 6 days, my dude. Like, what the
crime.
I hope she
However,
goes under the
Murphy's
jail for
family
that,
was not
bro.
ready
I
to
don't care if you was
absorb these claims
essayed or
as
not, bro. That's
absolute
crazy.
Up till now, nobody knows the full story on how my niece passed away. We was told she passed away a different way. We was told her cause of death was something different. No one knows. No one knows how she actually passed away. But obviously, all will be revealed in it. I pray my God reveals all. I pray it all comes out in court and my niece gets the justice she deserves. Do you understand?
So she had an aunt that obviously, unless she's just playing the game, she had an aunt that cared for her. Why didn't the mother at least give her to her for a day or two if she knew she was going to be out for 6 goddamn days? Like, what the fuck? 6 days, bro. Not 5 hours. 5 hours is still wild. 6 days. Not even a 24 hour. 6 days. I'm sure that's plenty of enough days. And depending on when she passed, she was probably already decomposing at a certain point. This is freaking wild and sad as hell, bro. If any of y'all are watching out there and you ever become in that situation where, God forbid, honest to God, God forbid that S8, that you, anyone, but it still happens. Regardless that happens or not, if you don't feel like being a parent, please put your daughter, your son, whatever you want to call them, to a loving family. Don't just give them to any family, because like I said, I've been in foster care. I've been with one loving family and one family that was an asshole. And it's funny because this is how and this is what's funny. Someone said on my last video, I said something about this white dude being privileged, and I guess that didn't really matter. And this shows how it doesn't really matter, because the first family I was ever with in foster care was a black family, and they treated me worse than when I was with my second family, who I still talk to this day. And my second loving family was a white family. So it's like, it does not matter about color. It does not matter about culture, really. It's just how good someone's heart and intentions are. This is just a sad story all around, bro. Like, legitly, bro.
Convinced that Murphy was innocent and that the system had failed them, which is surprising considering Murphy also lied.
This is sad, bro. She should have just gave her to her aunt, to her sister.
With her family, saying that she was feeling ill and that she couldn't spend time with them.
I don't know what happened, but anyways, if her friends knew that she had a baby and she was away from them for 6 days, they are horrible friends. Simple.
Duty as a mother to protect her, not to abandon her. You caused her unimaginable physical suffering. End quote. And as you can pretty much tell, the judge presiding over this case was completely disgusted at Murphy's actions. Moreover,
this is
the judge
stressing me out.
That Murphy still tried to lie to, just like everyone else around the world. People didn't expect was that the court found out through CCTV footage that Murphy had already abandoned her baby multiple times prior to the birthday incident. As on October 23rd of that same year, Murphy actually left her baby alone for 7 hours and 18 minutes to attend another birthday party in Brighton. Then on November 7th, she left Asaya alone for 10 hours and 37 minutes. And on November 9th, Murphy left for 17 hours and 13 minutes, followed by another 33-minute escapade on the same day. But based on all this CCTV footage, it seems like a recurring event where birthday parties were the events that made Murphy leave for longer periods of time. On November 23rd, she left for 2 days, 5 hours and 51 minutes just to go to another birthday party.
What is wrong with this woman,
and
bro?
on November 28th, she left again.
She ain't even a woman. She's a damn little girl at this point.
And sadly, by this time, baby Asaya had learned that crying did not help. which explains why no one around heard the baby's sounds. Even a pediatrician confirmed during the court hearings that babies like Asaya tend to stop calling out for help once they realize that no one is paying attention to them. But finally, in
That's
March
sad
of
as hell.
2021, Verfi Kuti pleaded guilty to manslaughter, and in August of that same year, she was sentenced to 9 years in prison. As
9
the family,
years.
They finally came to terms with the situation and asked for some privacy, not before highlighting the fact that they were sad about losing their beloved Asaya and about everything that led Verfi to this fatal scenario. In their statement, they said, and I quote, "We are saddened by the current situation, and as a family, we have many unanswered questions. Verfi has experienced so much at a young age, and we've always done what we can to support her. As a family, we are in the midst of an unbearable tragedy. Not only are we coming to terms with what has happened today, but we are also still grieving for our beloved Asaya. We would be grateful if our privacy can be..."
And this is what's sad. So obviously she had loving family members, and she didn't think to give the baby to any of the family members at all before going out. And obviously the mother cared if she gave her money for food for the baby and everything. The grandma could have took care of the baby and everything. What the what is wrong with this lady, bro? What is wrong with this chick, bro? You could have prevented that death 100%. It's not like she was what's the word? Beyond or de-owned, whatever, from her family. She still had loving people in her corner, and she did not take advantage of that. Or she took advantage of the money though, didn't she? The fuck?
Expected at this moment. End quote. While there's no way to justify the actions of what
Shit looked like a
Kuti
thought.
did when she was 18 years old, it's pretty
I'm not
evident
feeling sorry for
her
saying
reckless
that.
behavior
She a
was
horrible ass
part of
mom.
The past traumas she experienced when she was a younger woman. Did she love her baby? That's debatable. Did she try to take matters into her own hands?
Alright, I'm out of here, bro. Fuck this. That was a sad ass story. I'll put the link in the description. I'll put the comments from my last video on here just to shout out those people. If you want to comment or have any information or anything about this story, put that in the description. Or I said put that in the description. Put that in the comments. And yeah, I appreciate it so much for you watching this, for you liking this, for you to comment on this. I hope each and every one of you have a blessed and great day, for real, for real. And please, if you know anybody like this, snitch on them motherfuckers, bro, because this is life. This is that, you know, that could have been prevented. These are lives. This is not, you know, nothing to play with, bro. So anyways, I appreciate it, and y'all have a blessed day. Peace.